Oh, wow.
All right. We're doing some AMD. We'll see how long I can stand for. And we're off. Tage, did you look at AMD at all this after we stopped looking at it?
I did yesterday. I was trying to see if there's any trades on it, and I set up one and it moved sideways. Pretty much stayed at my price the whole time, and I just got out of break even, or like for like, I don't know, like a $2 win or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I didn't take it, but I only saw one move on AMD yesterday that would have been profitable to me, at least. I was working at the time, so I couldn't do it, but I only saw one.
Yeah. It was short, right?
Yeah, it was a yeah, I saw it on the 2-minute chart. I saw it at 1042. That was the time that I would have taken it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you'd have used 75-cent stop, you'd have got 2R on that.
Wow. I missed that one. I wasn't around the computer much yesterday. I actually had work to do at work.
He did work at work. I don't believe it.
Actually did work at work. Unbelievable.
I was in a meeting myself.
Response. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sort of thick. She's gonna with the fire or something when comes back.
You talking to us or? You know, I'm on the wrong time frame too. But that's okay. We'll take that 2R off that hammer. I think Tage, one of our I think we gotta like simplify. We're trying to do too many things, you know.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm thinking I'm just gonna do the volume profile and then that hammer, that buy signal hammer. Right?
Yeah, just play those and that's it.
I'm gonna set up an alert so it alerts me to when they're going, and then I can look at SPY and Qs as well. Or if we're gonna do MU or something, you know.
Yeah, agreed.
How do you guys like the 10 EMA off of AMD?
The strategy that Jeremy uses,
Yeah.
it works. It works, but
Everything
I think
works
you
just
have-
all the time.
yeah, and you have to like, I think, count waves before you jump into it, because
So simple like this.
yeah,
Right? So you can get into this. You can't like you want it to be like at the beginning of a move, right? In the direction you don't want to catch it up here.
yeah,
Because you get into this, boom, it's rolling over already, and it might not get higher, right?
yeah.
Mhm.
This with it, and you got to play with tighter stops too to get that money. Since it's like it's almost like Momo, right? The stock's already going in the direction you want it to go in. The signal's confirming it late, you know. So now you're getting in when half the move or a quarter of the move is already done, right?
Mhm.
So it's like you could, I mean, it's probably better for scalping, really, when you think about it, because you're getting in later in the move, but it's in that direction you want it to go in. So you get in for a super tight stop, you know, you're only going 40 points to, or, 40 cents to get, to get an R kind of thing.
Right. Nice. Okay.
You could try it on the 1-minute chart if you will really want to like be quick about it and
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah. play it off the 1-minute chart, the first bear candle over the 10 on the 1-minute chart. You get some good gains out of it, but your stops are going to be super tight, so you can get stopped out almost immediately.
Right.
Yeah, the one's gonna be, the one shows so much. Oof.
Yeah. Like that move you were talking about yesterday at 10:42. If you play the pivot, that's a 20-cent stop. If you just play the pivot from the first bear candle to the pivot, that's 20 cents. That's like aggressive. But if you did 50 cents, your returns would have been what? You'd have hit 2R, I think. No, an R on that move.
Yeah, because on that move, I think I did or I played in the 50 cent. I mean, I think I used 75 cent. Let me see. Yeah, you wouldn't have gotten 2R on that one. You'd have got an R.
Oh yeah. So pretty aggressive.
Yeah. But that's generally what I use on AMD. I'll kind of use a 75 cent stop in the morning, and then I'll kind of get a little aggressive in the afternoon if I trade, and I'll use a 50 cent stop there.
Mm-hmm. That's good. Yeah, that works.
Doesn't matter. I still lose anyways.
That's totally reasonable for a stop. 50
Yeah.
cent in the afternoon. I mean, look at that. That's 20 cents right there. That's 2.5 R. That's 3.5 R trade right there.
That's nice.
If you got the cojones to do 20 cents.
Yeah. Yeah, it gets stopped out like immediately.
I mean, this is these are all or nothing trades, right? So like you're gonna do like whatever your regular shares are and just put your stop there. You're not gonna like load the deck. I can't afford 2,500 shares of that AMD, you know?
Yep.
So I would just buy the regular amount of shares and then have the stop there or buy options. Buy like 2 option contracts, make $100.
So do y'all have specific things that need to be met? If a hammer comes in and it's right around the 10 EMA, do you have specific things that have to be met before you'll take the trade?
I would say it has to be at a good support or area of support before, because you'll get like a hammer signal and it'll be high, or the move would practically be over and it'll just be a hammer that just shows up. And so yeah, I think it would just be like where the hammer's formed, right? So if it's at the bottom of like ending of a dip and a hammer's formed, then yeah, you could probably try it, or in the volume area low, then you should try it. But if it's like in just a volume area, I wouldn't try it.
What about what the SPY's doing?
I don't watch the spies too much, so I can't.
Like, right, like
I know Ross watches that.
Donna, what are you referring to on the SPY?
I'm sorry?
What was your question on the SPY?
Well, if the SPY is having a bullish move or a bearish move, and AMD is bouncing off of support going bullish, would the fact that the SPY is in a bearish move deter you from taking that trade?
They don't correlate. The SPY is the SPY and AMD's on the NASDAQ. So the Qs is what you're probably trying to say. Is it
Okay.
Maybe?
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Sorry, you're right.
No, because they don't follow each other anymore. Like if you've watched it all like the last 2 months, I mean, they just go, AMD does whatever it wants at this point. So there's, I mean, it's literally like, I mean, it is a lot harder to trade over the last 2 months. Even when it was going sideways at the beginning of the year, taking everybody's money, it was easier to trade then than it is to trade now. And it's going sort of up, or it was, but it's a lot harder to trade because it does its own thing. The market could be completely tanking, and then AMD, like the 3 days ago, 4 days ago, all of a sudden AMD just poof, everything else is going nowhere, and AMD, you know,
And it was a gap and go in the bearish direction.
yeah,
It was a nice gap and go in the bearish direction, and it just went straight up.
yeah. Like it went
Crazy.
right past the 618 and it said, nope, sorry, I'm going 3 more
Yep.
points over the, you know, new high a day. That was the most ridiculous day I've ever seen. And that's why, like I've always tried to have like multiple ways to enter trades on AMD. And I think that's what's biting me in the butt. It's because I'm like, you know, switching back and forth between
Yeah.
my types of entries. So now I'm just going to be focusing on, you know, reading volume profile and then these hammer candles. And then I've got these little signals right here. That's it. Instead of, you know, trying to read the candles and, you know, oh, hey, it's retesting this and it's doing that. And I'm going to go short here because of this. And I'm just going to look for these at support and trade with the trend. You know, at support, trade with the trend, boom. At support, trade with the trend, boom. Man, if I win $10, I win $10 on the trade, right?
At least you don't lose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give yourself another trade.
It's scary out there right now.
The other thing, if you guys notice on AMD, notice the size of the wicks on all the candles. It's just insanity. Like the size of the wicks.
Trap
it's,
City.
It's insane.
It never used to be like that bad.
Never.
It looks like NQ. It looks like futures.
Yeah. It's insane the size of the wicks. Like I keep getting wicked out. And Ross knows because we trade together during the day. We get wicked out. We're like, what?
Yeah.
Like, how did it know that we had to stop there?
Not even in the liquidity zone. Like literally like roll over and put in like a 30 cent candle to come down and stop us out. It's not like it's like, you know,
Insane.
And then the wick goes all the way back up. Insane. Come on, girl.
Donna, you use a volume profile also?
Yes.
So like down here, so like down here, if you saw a hammer in this area, it would be good to trade, I guess. I don't know how it works with the SPY. I'll be honest, I don't look at it too much. So if there's a hammer here, I probably wouldn't play it.
But on the first one, because the volume bars are showing increased volume, but the volume profile is showing less, is that why you would take it?
Well, it's one, it's at the value area low, and then the POC is up here, and it's, you know, I'm in a meeting, dude. Bye. Motherfucker's tripping. All right. Sorry. Go ahead, Tej.
No, I wasn't saying. I think Don was asking a question.
Yeah. What was that again?
So, oh, and I guess this is pre-mark. Well, sorry, you're a different time zone. So the area in the 7:15-ish time where the big circle is. What would indicate to you that that is a potentially good trade?
Okay, so for me, and I know, I don't know if you guys watched Jeremy's video on the S curve. So if you see this would probably be like a 1, 2, 3, This will be a 4, and this will be the last leg down 5. So that would be the end of a bearish move. So this hammer right there. I'm sorry about the drawing, so sloppy. I can't find my eraser. I don't know where the hell the
You
eraser.
want me to erase it for you? Hold on.
Yeah, please, please, please. I can't find it. I was looking for it. All right, cool. Thanks, man. So, so this is 1. This would be the 2. This would be a 3, 4, and then this would be like an entire 5.
I don't see anything on
So-
the screen. Oh, okay, there you go.
Okay, there it
Yeah.
goes.
Yeah. So then this hammer would probably be a good hammer to play. Like this consolidation or absorption, because you have volume. And it's absorbing right here. It's not getting lower than the IB low. So it didn't break this. So yeah, I would play that. I would try that because
Yeah,
it stopped moving right here.
This candle right here with this volume not following through and getting immediately backed up
Mhm.
tells you that it's going to reverse, because this is that consolidation or absorption that Tracy talks about in her mentor group.
Yeah, and you're in the volume area low. So all good signs to take a trade.
Yeah, the value area low.
Mhm.
So like, you want to look for longs here, look for shorts up here,
Mhm.
and then you got the POCs just hanging out, right? So as long as the POC stays high, if the POC came down here with this, that means it's accepting this price and it wants to go lower. If it stays up here, that means it wants the price to come back up here
Yeah.
as well. And then this is also the main pivot. This is where price action likes to revert to and then bounce. And if you're playing the pivots, the pivot strategy.
Yeah.
And then let's see, let's look this way. I mean, you got a little bit of support, from here. You got a volume node from the previous day
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
as
It
well.
didn't get out of that node.
That's the main pivot from 2 days ago as well. So
But that's what I was talking about, good support.
yeah.
Do you guys use the volume area high and low from the previous days at all?
You
Yeah.
have to.
Yeah. Those are support, target, resistance.
Yeah, you have to. You're not trading much off of this one, like the day of until like later in the day. You're mostly trading off of this one, like this one. Of course, you're gonna have to erase all this.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I can't find an eraser. I don't know what the hell.
It's in
Yeah,
your-
but
it's in your control panel, dude.
yeah, it's not showing up. I don't know. You start the meeting though. Sorry. But yeah, you would probably be trading off the day before. All these high volume nodes, you're going to be trading off of those. Those are like your support resistance levels. If you're watching that and the stock is moving and like say it's moving up, it's going up this way, you'll see that it's going to get like right here as a pivot. And it probably froze right here for a little bit. Sorry, my line's not straight. And then over here is a pivot. Because it's just breaking out into the volume area high the day before. So
Yeah, so see how it kind of stalls at the price here, right? Then continues.
Yeah.
It's got the support here on this node. I mean, if it came down, this would be the next support area, right? Where you're looking for a bounce if it failed here, but it obviously didn't fail. This was the signal of it trying to go down and it failed right immediately. So
Mhm.
boom, that's the absorption.
you'd be trading off of that. And then as the day gets later, then you probably use the one on the right.
Yep. Now that was an easy, what is that? 2R, boom.
With a 50-cent stop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been playing more 50-cent stops lately, just in general.
Yeah, good targets.
So you guys will take those hammers even without the buy indicator? You don't wait on it?
I mean, basically, no, not all the time. I mean, so TTM is low, RSI is low. It's just not, it's a few points above where it would trigger the buy signal.
Okay.
So it's literally, 3 points above it. So I'm okay
It
with
triggers
that.
at 40, right?
And it's a true hammer, right? It's got the, got the little wick above. And then it's got the wick below is, you know, over 2 times the body of the candle. So
Okay, that's good to know.
If so Tracy's rule is, and I started following it too. If you break the wick of the hammer, the lower wick of the hammer, you just gotta exit the trade. That's the rule she has. She exits the trade for a small loss and repositions.
yeah. So
So,
if this
yeah.
is broken right here, she's out.
Yeah, she's out. She doesn't wait for it to reverse or anything. She's just out of the trade immediately.
Okay.
And she repositions or she waits for another trade.
That just saves you time and money.
Yeah.
Wasting time being in a losing trade and money losing in a losing trade. Right.
Yeah. Why wait for it to get down and stop you out and then redo it again?
Yeah.
Take
Well,
this, take the small L if it decides to reverse and gives you, you know, an MSR right below that, boom, get in above the MSR and take it, right?
Yeah.
It's easier to get back a small win than it is to get back a full R or a 0.75 R on, you know. Using 0.1, 0.2.
A question I have, it's really nothing to do with trading, but how do you guys deal with wash sales? Do you guys not worry about wash sales or?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Hopefully you make enough money where it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's nothing you can do about it, or if it's that big of a concern for you, tax wise and having the write-offs, then trade futures,
I do.
right?
I didn't hear you.
Trade futures.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, futures has no wash sale rules. That's kind of what's cool about that. So, and it's basically just, you know, trading, you know, NQ is the Qs and ES is the SPY. So,
Yeah.
and AMD is kind of acting like NQ right now, just, you know, smaller moves. So,
Yeah, some friends of mine, we're looking at, he's really a lot bigger into trading futures than I am, but I'm starting to get to move that way a little bit. So I'll be looking at those a lot more here in the near future.
yeah, we're next week or the week after that, we're launching the futures room. So,
Oh yeah, oh nice.
yeah. So, well, so hopefully a few days a week we'll have that open for like 2 hours or something like that in the afternoon, most likely, and then some days we might have somebody doing it during the day. So,
Okay.
so we'll be able to have a live room to take trades with. Yeah, futures. Yeah, futures in the evening is a lot of fun to trade.
Which broker do you use?
TradeAvate.
Oh, TradeAvate.
Yeah, which is hooked up to here. So I just trade right from here. So I just click this, and then there's usually a right click the position tool, and then it'll say create limit order.
Okay.
That's the cheapest for like fees and for the maintenance margin it requires to hold the contracts.
Okay.
You know, because like if you're in TOS, it's $5,000 to hold one ES contract, and it's 16,000 for one NQ contract. If you do the minis, it's a tenth of that, right? So like minis is, you know, 1,600, and then ES is MES is 500, but on TradeAvate it's $500 no matter what during the day, and the micros is like $50. So if you're just trading like, you know, one MES or one MNQ contract, it's only like $50 or $100 to hold it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at that too, because I use Toss and Tasty right now are my brokers, but a friend of mine, he trades with Ninja Trader. So he says the fees on, he had Tradeovate too for a while.
Yeah,
And he says the fees on Ninja Trader are outstanding. So he uses that primarily for futures.
gotcha. Yeah, I've tried to trade from the platform. I don't like the platform, so I don't even like TradeOvate's platform really. I mean, I can trade from TradeOvate's platform, but I just rather trade from TradingView. Makes it easier. You're already looking at the chart anyways, so.
Exactly. I mean, that's maybe the reason why I may go with TradeOvate, because I like TradingView. I mean, I use it every day. I mean, all day.
Right,
So,
yeah. Yeah, I could never get used to using like TOS or Tastyworks for using their charts to look at stuff, to find trades, to set them up. I could never get used to it, even though I had all the indicators, the same setup as I had in TradingView, just never.
Nope, I'm right there with you. I'm the same. I can't use those charts. I can use, I'll use the toss, the same thing, Tage you use, and Ross, I'm not sure if you use toss. When you use
Yeah.
the DOM, I use that.
Yeah, straight off that, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, Tage just showing me how to do that, but I'm still. I don't need to be that fast. I mean, these
Okay.
wicks right here, this is like NQ.
Yeah.
All right.
See, I like those two hammers right there. That's definitely.
Yeah, that was good because that was the last leg of this wave.
I'm trailing out for an R. You getting in there long for sure. I mean, stop at the daily 10 EMA.
So this would look like a 4 and that looked like a 5. So I would have played that.
Yeah. You got the 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, I definitely got to get better at these Elliott wave. You guys seem to have this down. I struggle with those. With the Elliott wave.
I look really good in back trading, but in real life, it's real difficult.
It's hard. It's hard, yeah.
When it's live, it's like
It's hard,
you
yeah.
have the
You gotta be
emotion of the
quick.
trade and trying to make money, and it's
What was that thing that Musso showed us last time?
Mm.
I had it on here.
Ross, what's the thick aqua line, that up and down aqua line?
This right here.
Yeah.
This is an indicator that indicates that an inside bar was put in with an outside bar right after it. So like inside candle and an outside candle. And then the yellow is an outside to inside. So like it's two strategies kind of combining themselves right there in those 3 candles. This is oh, you guys won't be able to see my screen. Brett was sharing with me the wave theory, the waves inside the waves. And then he also someone just posted a Elliott wave guide. I'll put it in the chat. Let's see if I can share this picture in the chat as well.
This is the thing that Musso shared with us last time. That's not pasting. There we go. No, still not pasting. Paste.
What did he share with us?
That Elliott wave thing. Do you remember that from a couple of weeks ago?
Oh, you mean the thing that I saw that in the chart here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I shared that thing. The
Oh,
rules.
you just, Yeah, the rules for understanding wave counts.
Yeah, I got you. I'll throw it in here right now.
Yeah, for some reason it's not pasting in the chat for me.
Yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate that. It's nice.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it has all the rules of breakdown. So this other pinball 2 image is basically kind of telling you, you know, these waves right here are, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? In a 1, 2, 3, 4. And then inside this 4, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C, right? So when you're looking at the smaller time frames, you got to realize that you're in a smaller, you're in a larger wave. So this is probably going to mess this up, but we'll just come back to the what day we're on, September 2nd. Okay. If we go to 65, boom. So we're in a 1, 2, 3, but we were going up. Oh no, we were actually going down. Yeah. So, you know, so we're inside this other wave. So this is some portion of a wave, right? This is another wave right there. Looking over the, you know, multiple time. ABC correction, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that's a correction wave right there. So this means this should bounce on a higher time frame.
Yeah, watch that video too. That's from Jeremy. There's part 1, part 2. That's part 1. Part 2 is only like 20 minutes.
Oh, that's the S curve thing. Okay.
Yeah.
I just got done watching the second one yesterday.
Yeah.
Again, yeah.
Yeah, you definitely want to watch that. He explains wave counts in there in regards to an S curve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I will definitely do that.
This in Fibonacci, right? This is all, you know, stuff that's in nature and is fractal, right? So it's every time frame, you know, from month on down, right? You can do 2 week, you can do 2 day, you can do, you know, 1 minute, 30 second, right? All this stuff is going to unfold over and over and over again, right? Layers upon layers. So this is the easiest, getting good at Elliott wave with fibs and then understanding what the volume is saying is really, you don't even need the candles as much, right? As long as you can count those waves, because you know, if you hit the 4, well, what you want to do is you want to hit the 3, right? You want to find out where the 1 and the 2 are. 1, 2. So if this is the 3, or the 1 and the, I'm sorry, the 1 and the 2, because the 3 is supposed to be the longest. So this obviously, because this wasn't longer, this is more likely the 4 or the 5 in the wave count, where this is the 3 because it's longer.
Traders and
Okay.
And then that little cheat sheet tells you all the rules on how to figure it out, so you're counting them properly, which is cool.
See, I got a lot of homework to do.
Always something. It's never ending.
There is. Jeremy makes that Elliott wave look so easy. He just does it so flawlessly.
Yeah.
Almost all of his trades are basically off of the Elliott wave theory. If you look at him, he's always looking for some kind of pullback or the S curve or the dip, right? So he's like, if it's a wave 1, he's looking to get in at the bottom of wave 2. You know, if it's a 1, 2, 3, he's looking to get in at the bottom of wave 4, right? Wherever it's going to pull back. So that pullback wave, that's the entry. I mean, this looks like it's going to roll over, but didn't new. I mean, this is kind of your S curve right here, right?
That's your bearish S curve too, because it didn't go up.
Yep. But you have 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, this could be a correction wave at this point, so it could reverse here. This is some weird pop. Yeah.
The desk looks nice. That looks comfy, yeah?
I take your mom likes your new desk, Ross.
Right? Oh, Lord. I want some of that. Gotta get the cash money, man. All right. Getting super boring over here at the end of the day. That was pretty good though. I mean, obviously you get out here, boom, take the little 1 hour win at the end of the day. Come on, bro. I'm surprised that went that much lower. That hit the target. That was your chance. Maybe that first leg. Damn.
What date was this? September 3rd?
September 3rd.
I was about to say this day looked just like the other day,
Mm.
a couple days ago.
It's gonna start the wave 3 at some point.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
This can come all the way down to here and then reverse. So this is 4 probably. Yeah.
Yeah, wave 5 is probably start, yeah. It's a bigger 4. I thought that whole first move was probably a 1. This is probably a 2.
Oh, you're thinking 1, 2?
Yeah.
Actually, that's insane. I mean, it could be for sure. On a high, like on the higher time frame.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Come on, girl.
Oh. She got a nice run right now.
Come on, girl.
Enter over that candle. No.
Don't fail me now.
Yeah, there's your J hook. S curve.
Yep.
If you got over this candle, where the hell am I drawing again? Stupid thing. Keep disappearing. If you got it over that candle, probably get a nice run right now.
Yep.
Should at least get back up to this PLC.
Or it does what Apple did to us the other day.
Yeah, right. Come all the way back to our entry, got whipped us out,
Yeah.
and then
Because
went right back up.
this is ABC, right? This could be 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, it doesn't work either. This could be all correction wave.
Oh, move down to PLC.
Yeah. That's
About
not
to get out of that trade.
If it pops off of this indicator, we good. Come on.
There you go.
All right, slam and stop to there.
Hmm.
One more push.
Back up.
Oh man. Your arms hurt when you stand. All right, I'm gonna take the R. Be done.
You guys hear them cutting the grass outside? I'll have to mute myself if it's too loud.
I don't
Can't
hear it.
hear anything.
Oh, okay.
I hear people cutting the grass outside my house. I hear the blower out there. Double inside. I know I'm paying attention to more if I'm setting up trades, if there's a squeeze on, because it could fire in either direction. I usually stay away if it's like in an actual squeeze like this where it's been in there for a long time. Especially when it's in the earlier part of the day, because the moves are more volatile. There's one less thing to deal with against you. All right. Fine. Yeah, break even.
I like that.
Right off the 10 EMA daily. Come on, girl. Oof,
That's not a good candle.
that's all over.
Right there, play that hammer, maybe. Oh. Oh yeah, they work out.
I'm embarrassed on this thing, man. Come on. You're trying to go long right there?
Yeah, I think so. No.
Oh yeah, I guess it's got the D shape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was talking to my wife and then I jumped back in.
I'm taking one R right here. Flip the script.
You guys said V shape?
D shape. The
Oh,
volume
D.
profile.
Oh, okay.
When it's unbalanced like that, like all to one side or whatever, so it normally wants to rebalance itself. So it'll try to get up here at some point to try to fill in some of the volume, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then there's like a P shape, and if the volume, if the POC is up high, you don't want to short that day. If this is like hold on, grab it.
Inverted, basically.
Yeah. I don't know why this thing keeps disappearing. It's horrible. Anyway, if it's basically like a P like that, and the volume profile is like right there, you don't want to short it because it's gonna stay up here. All the volume is gonna stay up here. It's just gonna bounce around up here like that.
Okay. And then if it's like that D shape, like it is,
Yeah, more than likely it's gonna
it's
go
just gonna
up.
go.
Yeah, it's gonna try to balance itself, but it's gonna go up and it came back down to it. So you see, it did that. It'll
Yeah.
probably go up, it'll come back.
Yeah. So now this price is accepted, basically.
Mm-hmm.
This day right here, a day like that, you'll probably be able to get more trades in because it's gonna go up, come back down, go up, come back down. So you could go long, take your wins, and then as it comes back down, you can set it up again. But when it's up high or down low, like if it's a B, if it looks like a B, then forget it. It's just gonna stay down there. You're not gonna get any real longs out of it.
So B and P days, it's basically gonna stay where it's at.
Yeah, it's probably gonna stay on like a B day, a lowercase b is gonna stay at the bottom with the volume profile. If the volume profile is at the bottom, it's gonna pretty much just probably gonna go lower.
Okay.
Stock's gonna go lower. And if it's like a P day with the volume profile up high, it's probably gonna bounce around and just go higher,
Okay.
slowly walk higher.
You show me again what you mean by B and P day. I'm not seeing that. Where am I supposed to be looking?
The volume profile.
Right?
So that looks like a B right there.
That looks like a
E.
yeah, it feels like a B, yeah. So enjoy like that, like a
Okay.
lowercase b, yeah. And then the other will be like a uppercase P. It'll be like flipped the other way. It'll be like that.
Okay, got it.
And then you have
Yeah, you have days like that too.
the little one. Then you have the reverse of this too. Wonder if this is really where the 10 EMA daily is.
That time, like on that day.
Yeah,
What day is it?
it's struggling. September 7th.
September 7th. Let's see.
Yeah.
I'll check on the daily. What was that price, Ross?
109.31.
Like 109.20 on the daily chart that day. So it's probably, it's close. It's close, but it's not exact according to what I'm seeing. Like 11 cents off.
That's better than some of the other days, so. I've seen it where it's off like $1 or more, you know?
Yeah. Actually, September 7th. Yeah, it's pretty close, man. It's it says 109.26. Pretty close. 5 cents.
Yeah. Come on, bro. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That thing sped up there real fast.
First 2-minute candle was a straight high wave candle and it just sold off after that.
I mean, that's a great day for the orb opening range break. Whenever there's a high wave, you gotta just put an order there and put an order there, and whichever way it goes, ride it.
Mm.
And that's a lame stop out right there. I guess the trend is kind of bearish, but
So when the trend is normally bearish like this, I usually wait for a double bottom or something before I try to play anything. I miss a lot too because it doesn't always do it.
yep. Yeah, so you're waiting for confirmation, right? I'm trying to
Yeah.
get in, I'm trying to get in before, right, with the limit order.
And that's why I miss a lot. Because I need
Well, that's
that.
why I lose a lot. You know, I mean, hopefully, you know, this could be the bottom, right? I mean, you got another. This was a decent support area, right? It wasn't too bad. I mean, it's kind of in no man's land with nothing there, but if you look over, right, you know, you got an area of support, you got a POC. I mean, come on, bro.
Is that hammer on any support there at all?
No, not really. Just besides the pivot.
Hmm.
So, I mean, this thing, you know, it's looking like it's rolling over already right now, so. Probably should have done one of these. Taken this leg. Set
Hey,
up.
Donna. Do you see this volume profile? Ross, can you pull the chart down a little?
Yeah.
Do you see this volume profile? It's like a B.
Oh, yeah,
You
yeah.
see
I
that?
do.
It's like a uppercase B kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see that, Donna?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so it's and the volume profile is actually low, so it's probably gonna stay down there for a little bit. The stock is the range of the stock is probably gonna be down there. It's gonna be hard for it to kind of break out of this volume node right here. Probably gonna roll back down. And if it does, it's gonna run through this middle section pretty quick. If it doesn't break out of this volume node.
It's gonna do it right now. Come on.
Yeah.
So is there a B or P that indicates it's on its way back up?
I don't think there's any indication. It's just gonna move by itself. It's just gonna, if it's gonna go up, it's gonna go up and just run through that area, and it's gonna fill in. That area is gonna fill in, and then it'll look like a different shape. I don't think there's any indication you're gonna get that it's gonna go up. If it does, it's just gonna do it on its own.
Yeah.
Donna, there's no indicator that's gonna tell you where the market's going.
Yeah.
So that you can win a trade. Not gonna happen. The market doesn't do that.
Come on, Ross. I'm not asking for
making it
much.
hard.
I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking, and I definitely want the same thing. And if you find one, let me know. All right.
Yeah.
You see
Keep
how
it a secret, just me and you.
you see how it's staying in this node right here. It's just
We're gonna
staying in
just
that
get
node.
part out of the recording.
Yeah, so it's staying in this node. It's not getting out of this node. It's
Yeah.
bouncing around in that node. So it goes from bottom to top. So you could play that channel. You could wait till it gets all the way back down here and then try to ride it back up. But it's just bouncing around in there. Until like some institution like piles some money in, and then it's going to skyrocket. Or they sell out their position and then it just dips even more.
If you get some volume like this right here, over here, it might bounce into there.
Just riding that node though.
Come on, bro.
It is really riding that node all day.
Yeah. Ain't doing nothing.
You gotta wait for it to get back down to the bottom of the channel and then hope that it goes back up. And then you could
Or short it
play.
here.
Yeah, or you could try to short it there when it hits all the way at the top. Yeah, at the very top of the node, and you try to short it, and then hopefully, hoping it'll go back down. So up here, and then hoping it'll get back down here. So that's what you want.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to get at the top. So you'll draw a line, and as soon as it hits that line, you kind of throw out your order for a short.
Yeah.
And then pray.
Here we go.
End of the day.
Into the danger zone.
Yeah.
Trap, trap, trap. Trap, trap, trap. Inside day.
Get out of that node from yesterday.
Yeah. All right, I'll be right back.
So it got out of this node, but it got rejected right here. So from the volume area higher the day before. So that got rejected. So it's just hanging out. It's hanging out between, I guess, here and like here. Let's see how long it hangs out there. So this is why the day before or is important, like the volume area or the volume profile.
Okay, I got that.
It's kind of stuck there because it couldn't get out of that area yesterday. I don't know why these tools keep disappearing. It's annoying. It couldn't get out of this area yesterday. It made it out today, but it didn't get in. It didn't get into this area. So now it's just hanging out in here. So this might be a full inside day probably until it decides to do something or some money gets piled into the stock or taken out of it.
Mm,
Paige, what do you mean by a node?
So you see, damn it. Sorry. Hold on. I just have to keep re-enabling these tools. So this is a node. Like, see how high it is? Like this blue area
Yeah.
on the volume profile. That's a node. This is a low node. This is a low node. This is a high node. This one was a high node. So yeah, that's when we say nodes, that's like a high, either a high node or a low node. But depending on the lines, like how they push out from the volume area profile.
So like right now it would be at the bottom of the node.
Yes. So like if you want to play this channel, so like you could throw out an order right here to go along, and hoping that it'll get back up here or higher. And so yeah, like it's gonna bounce pretty much off of that area. It might get back to the top, but your stop's gonna be all right. Your stop's gonna be pretty tight, right? Because to get to that from the bottom to the top is probably only 50 cents or
Right.
40 cents. So you're risking it. So if it breaks down, if it shoots down this way, it'll probably stop you out really quick. So according to Tracy, days like this that's so tight, the range is so tight, she doesn't play them. She'll move on to another stock. She wouldn't play to stay. She'll wait for a move for the volume profile to extend out where she has more of a chance to play defense and move her stops. So yeah, it's still riding pretty much the node from yesterday. The high area that it was in yesterday, the high volume node area that it was in yesterday is still riding it. It hasn't broken out of it completely. You know what? I'll share something with you guys. For you guys to watch. Let me slide real quick. There's more to it than this, but this will help you understand, at least. This was from our mentoring group with Tracy. That explains the nodes and the volume profiles. It's about 2 hours long.
Thanks.
And I didn't share that with you guys. Huh? I didn't hear that. What was that?
I don't know. I didn't hear nothing either.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I didn't share that with you guys. So if they ask where you got it from, I'm gonna say I didn't send it to you guys.
Nope, nope, I didn't get it.
I don't
Okay,
even know what
cool.
you're talking about.
Exactly. Thank you. Yeah. To watch that, it'll help you understand what I'm trying to explain. I don't think I'm probably not thoroughly explaining it. So,
Oh, thank you.
see, it broke down. So if you try to play long off of the bottom of that node or the bottom of that channel, it ended up breaking down on you. Your stop would have been so tight to try to get back to the top of the channel. You'll end up losing like your money right away, right off like that one candle. Sorry. Right off of this candle right here, you'd have probably lost like immediately off a 2-minute candle without getting the opportunity to play defense. Because that candle is pretty much the size of this whole area.
Yeah,
Mm.
So, I mean, if you could do it though, but you're just risking it. It's just better to move on and play something else. Go look at another stock. And now that the volume profile is widening, it's widening up. So you're getting more of a range now in it. But you probably still don't want to play it. You want it to be wider.
All right, to sit
Okay.
down. That standing stuff's rough.
Oh, you lowered the desk?
Yeah. Oh my God. What's up, Brett?
Oh, this is cool. Thanks a lot for that, Brett. Then introduction to Fibonacci pinball. This is pretty cool.
Fibonacci pinball is used to navigate standard.
Oh, sorry.
That was me.
Close that real quick. Sorry. Thank you for that, though. I'm gonna save that and watch it later.
Yeah, that was that image I sent you guys earlier, the pinball thing.
Yeah.
That's the video.
Bookmark this. Cool. Now that it's down here and this the volume area low, you could look for like some sort of reversal at some point, but a wave count is a must, and then you have to look for some sort of candle, like a hammer or something else, or Morningstar reversal or something. Yeah, so it probably has. If you want to scalp, you can scalp on the 4, on the 5 rows, right? That would probably be a scalp.
Yeah, but I mean, since this came down here this low, I mean, it's technically not.
Not the wave count, maybe.
Yeah, so it's probably not weird.
So like right there, you could look for a long.
Yeah.
I mean, if you got into that overnight, that's beautiful.
I didn't even notice it was the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, your time zone is different than mine.
I'm in the right time zone, Pacific time. Market opens at 6:30.
Yeah, you guys get to take advantage, man. You still get the rest of your day. Here it's like it ends at 4 and it's like
I mean,
pretty much after that, you don't have much time.
even if I traded all day, I'd still make my nap time.
That's
You know?
amazing. That's amazing. Trying to short.
Yeah. Off the Nirvana.
Nice.
Basically surrounding that candle. I mean, that's shoot. I mean, it's 2R right there, or 1.5. Boom. 2,777 shares worth. Now we get in the reverse. Man. Come on, bro. Damn. That was a nice pop.
Yeah.
Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, when it gets up there and barely gets to target, move that thing back up. 3R.
That's probably your week 2 on the bigger scale.
Yeah.
So yeah, see those 3 hammers down there. I definitely would have bought off of those hammers because they were going sideways for a little bit. I definitely would have bought that.
Yeah, absorbed right there.
A little
Yeah.
consolidation in reverse. I wonder if this thing goes. Oops. Hmm. Come on, girl. Wave 2, wave 3. Definitely reversing. Jeez. That's totally against the trend. Main pivot too. Once again, back to this main pivot. Man, it's crazy. 1, 2. I mean, it's probably 3.
One of the things I remember about the Elliott wave, doesn't the third wave have to be the longest wave?
Yeah, wave 3 is the longest. That's the one you want to catch, right?
Hmm.
Like we were saying earlier, like, you know, you see, you want to know that there's a correction in, or that the 1 and the 2 are what's formed on what you're looking at. You know, so you want to catch the bottom of 2. You know,
To ride 3.
that being the start of 3, and then you're making the most money there.
Okay.
That stuff that Brett posted, it gives you a better idea of how to spot it and find it. And then you can use fibs as well to help you out, to help you do that as well. This thing's just rolling over again now. Yeah, a lot of these plays, man, you can get away with 25 points on AMD all day long. Catching it in the right spot, you know?
Yeah. If not, you're losing immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately.
I'd rather know right away than have to wait it out for 2-3 hours and then lose, you know?
Yeah.
You know, a 15-minute loss, or, you know, a 1-minute loss is way better than a 3-hour loss, because then you have no chance to make it up, right?
That's true. That is true.
I mean, this is like it's retesting this action too. It's weird. I want to bounce around there. Sort of did that. Extended. Right off the pivot, man. 4R, boom. That's an afternoon trade too.
So when you guys set your trades up, do you not put a target in there? Do you just wait and trail it up every pivot for a while?
Target is 1.5 to start.
Okay.
I usually I use the DOM to trade, and I have targets set in my in the setups I use, in the custom setups, but I delete them because sometimes it doesn't get to the target. And if you try to get out of the trade and you have a target set, you have to go really quickly, delete the target, and then, you know, click on on a price to get out. So I deleted off the bat. I just have to stop in place.
Okay.
I just set the entry and the stop, and then and TOS, do you have the P&L function enabled on the DOM? It shows you where your like R target is. Like, you know, if your R is $300, it'll show you what price that target would be.
Yeah,
So
I do.
you kind of, yeah. So if you have that turned on, then you know, you could know where it has to get to. But if it doesn't get there, then you could like snag 0.5 or 0.6 or whatever you could snag without losing, or you could basically get out of the trade if you delete the stop also and just move the stop up right away by clicking on a price. If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, it does. It does.
Mhm.
She rolling over, or she retesting. Brett, were you saying no, it just can't be the shortest for wave 3?
I think if 3 is not the longest, then 5 could be the longest.
What am I
Yeah.
doing, man? Let me pull my cheat sheet. Wave 3 always subdivides into an impulse. Wave 3 always moves beyond the start of wave 1. Wave 3 is never the shortest wave. Yeah. Waves 1, 3, and 5 are never extended at the same time.
So if
I don't know what that means, but sounds good.
I think if 3 is not 3, it has to be longer than 1, but it doesn't have to be the longest. 5 could be the longest, I think. Am I right, Brett?
Wave 3 always subdivides into an impulse. Wave 3 moves. Wave 3 always moves beyond the start of wave 1. Wave 2 never moves beyond the start of wave 1. Wave 4 never moves beyond the end of wave 1. Waves 1, 3, and 5 are never extended at the same time. And Brett says wave 3 doesn't have to be the longest, but it can't be the shortest.
Okay, so that's it.
I gotta do some more reading.
Yeah.
Because once you dial this in, you see this stuff happening on the charts, right? Like Jeremy does, and he makes all those 30 trades in the background while he's doing the morning room,
He's trading in the morning in the room and he's got 10 other trades on at the same time.
That's why he's got to turn his noise off all the time. He doesn't want to hear his ding, 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 and got to trade all morning. All right, after this day, we're going to move to NQ. It's futures. Future. The future. That's a channel. Unless it breaks up out here, but that's short for a little bit. Maybe. Oh, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So wait, fine.
I wouldn't have taken that hammer down there to the left, but would any of you have taken it?
This hammer?
To the left, the other one right there, that hammer there. Would you have taken that hammer?
Yeah, why not?
The only reason why I wouldn't have taken it, it didn't double bottom there and there wasn't any support. If there would have been a support, if it would have been at that S3, I probably would have taken it.
Well, it's the bottom of the value area low. This is where you want to look to go long, right?
Yeah, I didn't even look at that. Yeah, that's a good point.
So that's one thing telling me yes. Plus, this is the H pattern. Boom. It usually wants to pop out of there. That's one of Jeremy's patterns he likes, is the H pattern.
Oh, really? I haven't heard of that one. H pattern.
He teaches that in he talks about this one in the retreats.
Okay.
The videos are $10.
Yeah.
No, not the Trader Summit, the live events that I've been to.
Oh, okay.
Like when Donna, she was there when we were in Charlotte, and we was talking about AMD and day trading that in the afternoon and stuff. And then he did it in Miami as well too.
So basically it comes down like an H and then pops right out of it.
Yeah. So this is like, like a lowercase h, and then it,
Got it.
by the way, that fifth pinball I said, man. Ooh, hammer time, hammer time. I needed to ding. I don't know if I can set that up. Oh, all right.
Yeah, I would set that up too. Side of support, 2 hammers on it. Yep, I would do it.
Yep. And we caught this one, we caught that one, right? I mean, that's 2 trades right there, right? Just off of hammers. Boom, value area low, you're looking along, it's got the H pattern, 2R. Ooh, now we got the buy signal on a hammer. That's a little 25 cent stopper right there too. Easy. Boom. And that's 2.7R, or if you held through the dip, that's 5R.
Hmm.
I mean, that's ridiculous, right?
Is this
Heck,
just
if you
a?
bought 2,000 shares.
Yeah. That's what I said too.
Well, yeah, but I'm going to lower my R. So no, what is my thing? What is my risk at on this thing? Oh yeah, it's $500. Yeah. Woo.
I don't think I can afford 2,000 shares.
2,000 times 100 is 200,000, right?
Yeah, well, I don't even have to guess. I can't afford that much.
Or that's 400K. I'm sorry, that's 400K. My bad. That's 400K. We don't have a day trade margin?
That's including the margin.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I don't have enough either. I mean, I have because I have trades on my account. I mean, even if I didn't have any trades on my account, I still don't have enough. Brutal. I've given most of my money to AMD this last couple of months.
You and I both, sir.
Is that another hammer time? So we got hammer time there. I mean, this is just too easy today. That's 1.3, bro. Another 25-point stopper. That's 4R. Jeez. And that's trading like Tracy right there, like a boss.
She's actually filling in for Dan, I think, next week in the day trade room.
Shut up.
A couple of days,
cool.
yeah. Yeah, she's gonna be in the day trade room. She's taking over whatever slots Dan has.
Oh,
She's
nice.
talking about it.
So we're gonna have her two days next week.
Yeah, so if you guys are able to jump into those rooms to see how she uses the volume profile. So
Yeah,
I know she's gonna set up all the trades live off of that.
We're gonna make so much money. Oh my God.
Yeah, so look out for that.
Trade that day for sure. first.
I don't have day trading room access, but I'll be sitting there following her trades in Slack. So I'll be
Oh,
there
yeah.
with you guys.
Hey, there you go.
There you go.
There you go.
All right, we're getting out of here. We're going to some NQ. Gotta trade the future, baby, so we know where we're going.
And that is my cue to exit because I don't do futures.
All right.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Pleasure having you around. Good to see you.
Okay,
Take care.
bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye now.
Back to the future. What am I doing? Let's see if we can go back a little further. Ruh-roh. Somebody at the door.
Somebody at the door. She's going crazy. Hold on, I'll be right back.
All right. Let's see. Jeff, how you doing? Cindy, how you doing? You guys good?
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks for asking. I'm just watching.
Yeah,
Trying to figure it out.
Yeah, if you got any questions, man, feel free. You as well, Cindy.
Yeah, thanks. I'm just going to try to pick up some future stuff. I'd like to get into it.
Right on. Where are my? Going on here. Really weird. There we go. Wow.
You speeding up to the next day?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get out of the bad data. Now it's like broken.
Yeah. My dog's going nuts now.
Wait for this to stop. I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Well, that thing is moving fast.
Yeah, he's trying to get the bad data out of it. I think it
Oh.
doesn't show it's either candlesticks or it doesn't show something correctly. So he's just trying to flush out all that stuff. So you have to like run through a couple of days and then he slows it down and starts back trading from there.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it shows all the information necessary to back trade correctly.
Do you guys always use that TTM squeeze indicator?
Yeah, I have it on my charts. It's pretty good when it starts squeezing on multiple time frames. I know Brett uses it also, and a few other people. When it starts squeezing on multiple time frames, like say.
I lost you on audio. Can you hear me?
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah, I paused it back. I muted it. So I said my I use it on the 2 and the 5 minute. So when something's squeezing on multiple time frames, it's actually means that it's gonna pop in either direction. And if you got your wave count and you know it's gonna bounce or the stock's gonna sink, you know, you could play the direction that you think it's gonna go in. So here, I'll share something while Ross is share this. Could you guys see that? You
Yeah.
see this? So like you see the squeeze right here. And then this is well, I went back. Let me get out of this. So you can see that it was squeezing also. Sorry. On the 5 minute chart and the 2 minute chart. So you can see the squeezes. I don't know if you can see the mouse moving on both screens on the 2 minute and the 5 minute.
Yep, I see it.
Yeah, so you can see it was squeezing here and then the 5 minute, and then you can check other time frames. So if it's squeezing on the 2 to 5 and it's squeezing on the 15. So yeah, squeezing on the 15, the 2 to 5 to 15. If it's squeezing on all of them, it's gonna pop in one direction or the other. And you can take advantage of the pop. So I think when it was squeezing here, it actually broke down at the end of it. So it ran up for a little bit. So if you would have played this inside candle on the 2 minute, so if you did something like, if you played above this with an entry and you played the bottom of the candle or the bottom of that pivot. So what is that? Oh, that's, I thought it was more than that. That's only 13 cents. Well, yeah, you're close to an R, not even, but it broke down the other way. So if you played the squeeze and you wanted the other way and you had your wave count going and you saw that there was one more leg down, you could have played that inside candle under it. You could have played under it, stop over it, over that pivot, whatever. I don't know, what's that, 46? Let's do 25 cents. So what was that, like 73, whatever? 73. It's 25 cents, right? Or whatever, 72 is 25 cents. Maybe to get that. Yeah, you would get it. You would get more than an R. So from there to there, all the way down here. So you see you would play it all the way down to the wick or the close. 40 cents. So you would get almost full 2R, 1.7-ish. If you would have played, knowing your wave counts, you would have played that inside candle, this one. If you played that, this inside candle, played under it with a 25 cent stop. Because it's late in the day, right? But actually, this is the end of the day, so it's probably volatile as hell. So you might not want to play 25 cents at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, everybody's either closing their positions, right, or yeah, probably closing their positions if they're going long, or selling them if they're going short, or buying to close. So selling them if they're going long and buying to close if they're going long. Short, I'm sorry. So yeah, depends on how you want to play it. You could have played with a 40 cent stop and made an R. Doing that. So yeah. You have this indicator, right? We gave you guys that last time, the inside bar indicator.
No, I don't have that one.
You don't have it? Here, I'll give it to you. Inside bar. Paste in the chat. Where the hell is the chat?
What'd you do with my tool screen, dog?
I was showing them something.
No, you
yeah, you could take it back.
Yeah, whenever you're done, dude.
Yeah, I'm done.
I can't find my
Here. Stop sharing. There we go. Boom. Yeah. That's the indicator. On.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You can change the colors of it. Ross has a different color. He has like a light greenish blue. You could change it to whatever you want. I have just typical green and red.
There we go. There's my toolbar.
On it.
All right. You see my screen now?
Yes, sir.
All right, September 9th. NQ, 3 minutes.
It tells me that script's not available. It says we hid the script because it violates one or more of our house rules.
What? That was available just like a week ago. I sent it to somebody. Oh, no way. The inside bar indicator is no longer available.
What?
Yeah, that's crazy.
No way.
Yeah, that's freaking wild. I don't want to delete it from my chart. You never get it back.
That's messed up. This one right here, the inside bar with bullish and bearish color.
Hold on. Let me send it to him again. Maybe I grabbed the wrong one. I'll send this. Send it again. Try that one. I might have grabbed the wrong one.
Yeah, because this one does look different. Okay, now this one does work.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, I grabbed the wrong one. I had another one on there.
Crazy. All right, here we go.
Perfect. Thank you, Tej.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, buddy. All right, let's make some future money. Yeah, I gotta start day trading futures more during the day.
It's easier than day trading stocks, right?
During the day, no. At night, yes. In my opinion, right? For me at least. Like some people have a really hard time trading at night. Some people find it just as difficult to trade during the day. The NQ is a lot more volatile, so you have more wicks. You know, you can get stopped out easier because of the volatility in the wicks.
That's during the day you're talking about.
Yeah, during the day, yeah.
And at night, it's a little slower.
Yeah, at night it's, I mean, look at this, right? Boom, we're coming down to the support. You know, you got your little reversal, almost a tweezer bottom. Go to sleep and let that thing do its thing overnight.
Oh. And you set it up off a pivot?
Yeah, I like to have, you know, at, on, around a pivot for me to get
Got
it.
it. Okay. It doesn't have to exactly hit the pivot. Just it has to be close within the
I
range.
set up a rule that if there's a reversal signal, you know, like a hammer or something,
Yeah,
right, at or near the pivot, then I can get in the trade above it.
got it.
So we're at the main pivot. We gotta take that.
So would you still be in this trade if you set up the one from earlier? You'll probably still be in the trade then.
Yeah, so it's 11 o'clock. I might stay up and see what happens. If not, I'm getting out for the 30 points right there.
I think you said on the mini contracts, every 1 point is $5.
Every 1 point is $20 on the full size NQ contract.
And the mini is like $5, right?
Yeah, the mini is $5. Man, I always mess it up. You're gonna make me go look. I never remember.
Per point is $20.
What?
That's $2 for the micro. The NQ, 1 point is $20. And the micro is $2.
There you go. Yeah, 10%.
Got it.
There's our bull signal. Come on, girl.
And a mini contract costs what?
What do you mean, like to hold it?
Yeah,
If you're in POS, the 1600
for a mini, okay.
Many, it's $100. Well, for
contract.
what I do, yeah.
It's how much, I'm sorry?
$100 for, from what I do, it's $100 for the mini.
$100 for the mini. Oh, okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, hold it,
Okay.
$100 for what?
for a mini contract, I hold a mini contract.
Well, no, it's
Or no,
1600 it's 1600 for MNQ on TOS.
And on Tradeovate?
so it's 1,000, I don't know.
On Tradeovate, it's 100.
Okay. That's what I trade.
Yeah.
Okay, so $100. So, and you guys buy more than one contract, I'm guessing.
I go with 3.
You go 3. Okay, basically an R, or if that's your R, right?
Well, yeah, you buy the amount of contracts per your R, right? So
Per your R, yeah.
if you're using the $25 stop, you know, like a lot of people do, right? Each mini contract, 25 points times 2 is $50. So if your R is $200, you're buying 4 contracts.
Got it. Got it, okay. Makes sense.
Yeah, that's the difference between stocks and futures, right? Your R is locked into the amount of contracts you buy, not the width of your, you know, like the amount of shares, right, is changing. You're gonna buy the same contracts every time, no matter what.
Yeah.
Based off of the stop point size.
You're just,
got it.
you're just holding those contracts throughout the expiration, either win or lose on them, right?
Well, no, you're just day trading them, right? So like I'm getting into this trade and then I'm exiting. Boom, done. R.
Okay.
Hey guys, I gotta run.
You don't want to hold the contracts to expiration because you're gonna have oil show up at your house, corn show up at your house, cows show up at your house, you know.
Hey, sir, where would you like your cattle?
You're like, do you have a permit for these?
Would you like me to put them out back?
Yeah.
I don't hold anything to expiration, so I definitely would never do that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's bad for futures if you do, because you'll literally have something showing up at your door. So like if you hold a stock market options contract to expiration, you might owe some money, or some shares. But futures, they're gonna be dropping some stuff off at your house. That's for sure.
Hey guys, I gotta run, man. I'm sorry. You're Ross. Thank you for everything. Vaughn, Jeff, Cindy, take care, guys. Have a good weekend.
You too. Thanks, Paige.
All right, take care, guys. Later.
I cannot get this to add.
Come on, girl. So Vaughn, you're gonna start checking some futures out.
Yeah, that's my plan.
Right on.
It's too many people are doing too many good things with futures. So, and I still work full time. So it kind of gives me a little bit of an opportunity to, you know, to trade outside of normal work hours.
You know, you actually trade live.
Hmm.
So you're doing mainly swing trades and stuff, and then like you might take the occasional day trade while you're at work.
Right, exactly.
Gotcha. Okay.
I can't be saying that on video though, man, especially when it's recorded.
We'll delete that. We'll get the powers that be to erase that part. We don't know what you're talking about, man.
Hey, I didn't say that. That was someone else in the video.
Come on, girl. So at this point, I'm gonna move my stop up just in case it decides to tank, protect the gains, and there it goes, it tanks. That's another beauty about futures is you know it is wicky, it is trappy. You're gonna get trailed out a lot. It's better to take that small win because it's open so often that you can just set up another trade, wait for it to come back down to that same original spot you got in before, and then hopefully it'll bounce, which is kind of cool.
When you're trading futures, do you just use your regular trading rules, or do you have separate rules for trading futures?
Oh, market open. That's what that is. Yeah, I have a plan and rules specific to futures for the pivot strategy.
Okay.
So it's, yeah, I mean, like obviously, like, you know, targets and risk, and you know, there's a lot of things that are similar obviously to a regular day trading plan, but for futures, you know, it's I trade a different strategy.
Okay.
So
Look at them wicks.
you know, Sir Wicks a lot for sure. I mean, that's just, you know, selling pressure, boom, retest. That was an easy short off of that right there.
You had the short there, the break plus the retest, and then boom.
And if you miss this, boom. That's the beauty of NQ. I mean, you're almost 2R right there too. And definitely trailed out because moving stopped to 1R once it gets past 1R. Almost 2. Then look at that way. Ooh. Just dirty. And then we got a buy signal coming off the bottom. Maybe we get lucky. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Come on, bro. Nope.
Oh,
Against the trend, man. It is rough. When it's out in no man's land like that, I don't advise taking the trade. If you're trying to catch a reversal, you know, against the trend, I'd rather have it reverse here on the pivot. It's more likely to do it.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was a double bottom right there too. It was an ugly looking one, but it was a double bottom.
Yeah. This is either got a retest or it's a reversal. We'll see. We see. All right, got the bounce for 1.
So Ross, When you're using the volume profile on futures versus just the stocks, how is that different?
I don't use it as much during the day because TradingView doesn't separate it out between the night session and the day session.
Yeah.
So during the day, it kind of makes it null and void
Okay.
in TradingView. If you're going to use it, it does work the same as stocks. It works really well. You just need to have just the cash open data and then just the Globex data. So like from when the market opens overnight and it trades till the morning, you can use the volume profile and it works great. But
Okay.
once it gets to cash open, unless you
Okay,
have a
yeah.
broker that does that, then you're kind of burnt.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah. Mhm. I like that pivot, man. Looking like a weird head and shoulders, double, triple top thingy. Retest it yet. 50.
Inverted head and shoulders.
Yeah. I mean, and it's the main pivot, and that's the 50 retracement of this move. So all the things tell you to short right off of this line right here. Whoa. Still strong to the downside. End of the day here. I don't trade the first hour, 45 minutes of Globex. So I wait to right before the Asian Open. And that's when I sit down and check out what's going on. Nothing like a short off of there. That's a little bit of a pullback from yesterday's move. Just like it higher up in there for sure. But doesn't look like we're gonna get it. Putting in the oldest curve. All right, come in, do the pivot there, couple hammers. Maybe we get a reversal. I don't know. Volume did pick up a little bit, so that's cool. Go family now. Come on. That TTM is not looking good. It kind of looks like it wants to go to the downside. So come on, we're a bounce. Never looking short. Short. And trail that out. definitely bearish. Maybe we get a little retest here. Oh, man, that was the double bottom in a reverse right there.
Oh, yeah, that was. That's a good one.
Man, I was hoping for this to retest and rollover for the bear move, but that's looking strong now. So stopped out on that one. I wonder if it gets to the old chart. Yep. That's a lot of action going into the London Open. Normally it's a little bit closer when that action happens, but that's the London Open right there.
Hmm. Now, do you trade futures on the 3-minute?
Yep. Yeah, this is exactly what I'm looking at when I'm trading live. Everything's right here, indicator wise, tool wise. I mean, really all I'm paying attention to is these dotted lines and the thicker dotted lines. That's it. Everything else is just noise. It's a 10 EMA daily again. She's not doing much in the market open. breakout is open. Get above that 10 EMA on the daily. Otherwise, rolling over. Man. I would be able to get a quick, easy 25 points right before the open, but I don't think so. There's the old S curve. Top. But that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. Is that an actual wind chime or is that the actual like ring app?
That's the Ring app notifying me someone's at the door.
Gotcha. Okay.
Now, does volume act as support and resistance in the futures like it does a lot in stocks? Like for instance, those big green bars, I would use that as support in equities. Well, I see here that didn't matter. It just sold.
Yeah, so the market just opened, obviously, right? I mean, look at the
Yeah.
volume, right? The volume was nothing, and then all of a sudden, boom. So, and that's kind of why I like NQ, right? You get these crazy swings, but in them you can find this calculation of 1, 2, 3, right? It's a pullback,
Mm-hmm.
and definitely put it in the fib on. It's gonna be a little tough to get this to line up to something decent for a risk or reward, but I mean, this is your pullback, your stop, and then move forward. So if you weren't down this thinking it's going to go lower, right, you're gonna take the short here on a breakout. If you miss that, you set up the short here, this pivot, or right under this candle, boom, get in for the short on that side.
Boom.
Take points super easy, right?
And you use a 25 tick stop, right? Or a point stop. Tick.
Point stop. For 25 point stop, point 100 ticks. So,
Right. Because it's 4 for every. Okay.
yep. This is a little absorption right here, reversal, bounce for 50 points. Back to your pivot. Wiki, roll over, another 50 points. I think we can get 25 off of this right here. Easy, 33 points already. You're too slow on that. You're on the highway. So look at that. That's dangerous right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, sticking with the orders, you know, like you'll definitely have good setups like this, you know, near the pivots. So that's why I kind of have that rule where it's just near the pivots. It's got to be near one. I can't take this stuff in, you know, middle of nowhere, no man's land. This trade set up numerous times all day long on NQ. There'll always be another.
I mean, that's your double bottom right there with a high pivot, higher pivot right
There's your retest.
there. Yeah.
Yep, whipped you in and then boom. Basically 1.5 hours right there. After the pivot. Ooh, come on. Continuation. There you go. Whoa,
Hmm.
damn. That went out of there.
There's your retest. See if it goes longer. There you go.
Boom. I mean, that was what, like 1 losing trade and like 7 winning trades all in one day. That's why I like NQ. Yeah, I think I'm already up like 16 hours on the month, so the first week.
Wow. Yeah, I gotta start playing this NQ.
It's definitely worth it. And it doesn't take much new skills or training to learn to do it, right? It's all the same, you know, strategy type stuff or indicator tools, right? It's just figuring out the math for your R, really.
Yeah.
Watching out for wicks. Yeah, Brett just started doing it. He's loving it. He's doing pretty good as well. He does this like fibbed on multiple time frame confluence type thing going on where he, dials it in and sets up trades around fib clusters and whatnot. So it's pretty cool.
I'm really interested to see this channel that you were mentioned earlier. I mean, I think that's going to be an outstanding channel.
Yeah, so like me, Varian, Maloney, Dean. I think we're the only ones that are moderators currently, like they're signed up ready to do it. So fun.
That's nice. Nice. So where are you? You in Vegas?
Yeah.
My a very good friend of mine is moving to Vegas actually on the 18th.
Where from?
We're from just outside of Pittsburgh. I live in DC now, but he still lives up there.
Okay, like Erie or something like that.
You ever heard of New Brighton or Beaver Falls, Aliquippa, Pennsylvania?
No.
It's right. It's Western PA. It's right before you get to Ohio.
Okay.
It's right on the border. We're not far from Erie. Erie's about an hour north of us.
I have friends that live here right now that are from there.
Okay.
And then some friends from Bethlehem.
Oh yeah, Central PA. Yeah.
And then my brother went to Phelps School in Malvern,
Okay.
outside Philly.
Yeah. Yeah. Philly and Pittsburgh are they're not even part of the same state, basically, man. We're so different.
Yeah. And I was just in Philly like a couple weeks ago with Matthew Yeck, one of the new RLT members who was in Tahoe.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, me and Joseph were in New York and we took a side trip to Philly for the day.
Nice.
But yeah, it was fun. All right, coming into this is the Asian Open. Not much action though. We're looking short. We're looking short. Right at the main pivot, so this thing wanted to go sideways all night long around this thing, which sucks when it does that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, this is your typical opening, right? Not much price action. That's why I don't really look at anything till the Asian Open, which is 2 hours into the market being open in the evening.
Some folks have told me, I guess, when does London is London open at 3 a.m. Eastern time? Well, that'll be midnight your time.
Yep.
Yeah. They say that's a good time to get up and trade, but I don't know about that. I don't know about me getting up and trading.
Why not? What do you not know about it?
Because I might get up and be still half asleep and lose all my money.
All you got to do is make sure you put your stop in place, right? I mean, that's it. I mean, look, if you're taking breakouts, you don't even get triggered in, right? I was looking for a break lower. I didn't get triggered in. No harm, no foul. Boom. Now I know it wants to go to the upside. All right, let's see if we can get a retest off this main pivot. Boom. Oh, we're in between 10 and 20 EMA too. Shoot. That's going to be interesting.
That's right. You did say something once about being in between those two. You like to play them off themselves, right?
Yeah. So yeah, if they're near there, so I'm shorting the 10 and then buying the 20, or vice versa, right? However it's playing at that point. Here we go. Oop. Buy hammer too. Come on.
There you go. You're in.
We're in like Flynn. If it don't bounce soon, we're gonna have to get out. Can you hear that?
Yeah, I do hear that.
Okay, shoot. My charging my watch. It likes to ding in and out for some reason all of a sudden. Like it's like connecting, not connecting, connecting, not
Yeah,
connecting.
yeah, that's what it sounds like.
It like just started doing that like last week when I charged it. It's weird.
Really?
Crazy, man. Just sticking the IV high and low.
It is. That's sticking right to it too.
And we're in it to win it, so protect ourselves.
Does Trade of Eight let you paper trade in that account?
No, you can just paper trade through TradingView though.
Yeah, just use that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just do it how I'm doing it, right, with the position tool.
Mm-hmm.
Mark it down, right? Oof.
Yeah, that was a lot of volume that came in on that one candle before, and then bigger volume came in.
That's what happened. Yeah, when you see that extra volume like that, that's your signal. Okay, something's going on. Let's get out of here. Should have shut it down. We're break even. Let's see if this is a retest of that bear move. Yeah. Oops. I mean, this is out of the Ivy low, right? Coming down to the 20. So get down there, we might have to go long. Come on, girl.
Mm.
I mean, it's worth it, right? Everything loves to bounce off of these daily EMAs.
And that's what you said, in between the 10 and the 20.
Let's get a 3, 4, 5. Come on.
That's a good trade right there.
Yep. You got 1 curve, 2 curve. That's it. That should hit the target for sure. Move and stop up just in case. Trailing right here at the value area.
You got that resistance right there, right above your target.
Yep. The POC's right there.
Yeah.
Now we're looking double toppers. That's why I moved the stop to here. You know, hey, we get trailed out, right? Yeah, we're trailed out. Just putting it on top of this pivot right here, you know, this value area. Give it a little bit of room to try to turn around. I mean, it should have just turned here, right? Obviously, but too much pressure from the upside. So still over 1R on the trade.
That's nice, man. Ross, you're a full-time trader, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, guys, I have to run, but thanks so much for sharing.
Yep. Anytime, Cindy. Take care.
Yes,
Take
you
care.
too.
Yeah. So, this again is the London Open. So you see how the price action kind of picked up.
Yeah, I see.
Right. And we're coming into market open right now. So, you always get good moves. Like I was, a week ago for like 3 weeks, I was staying up late trading this. 2, 3 in the morning, just crushing it. It was a lot of fun, but it's super tiring. So I don't recommend it unless you can really just work your schedule around it. But
Yeah.
it's definitely fun to trade, man. I tell you, if I live, I might go live in another time zone just so I can trade it. Like go hang out in Australia for 6 months so I can just trade the London Open.
Exactly.
It's 5 p.m. their time.
Ah,
Yeah. So super cool.
it's nice.
Yeah.
You know, I wish I'd have been actively trading. I've been having managed accounts in my retirement, my 401k for forever. But actively trading, I've lived in Europe for years. And other play. I wish I'd have been in this. I'd have been all over this.
Right.
And,
yeah. I mean, I just started trading just over a year ago. I mean, I wish I would have found this stuff in high school, man. This is, you know.
Oh man, I've been missing out.
Right. We
You
all
know?
have. Ooh, girl. Whenever there's multiple.
Wow, look at that.
Whenever there's multiple, that's market open.
My
Actually, no,
goodness.
that's news. That's news. Whatever that news is, it was good. Ooh, yeah, I forgot about that. News. 5:30 in the morning, my time is when news happens, which is 7:30 East Coast time.
Yeah.
7:30. 8:30. No, 8:30. 8:30.
Yeah, 3 hours. Yep.
I was thinking Chicago time is 7:30.
I always forget about Pacific time, and I gotta count it.
Are you Mountain time or are you East time?
I'm East time. Yeah.
I mean, it's nice to have the market and be able to sleep in, but I do like, being done by 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning, and then, getting on with my day.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
It is nice. You're done. We're just getting started. We haven't even started yet, actually.
Yeah.
Yep. It's lunchtime here, but you're finished and you're ready to go for the whole day.
Yep. Go do whatever I need to do. Nap, work out, side projects, nap.
There you go.
Let's see, we got a little double bottom, retest, pop out maybe, or it's gonna roll over and play dead.
That POC moved up, maybe not.
We might get lucky. Strong. It would have popped right out of there right away. Once it gets wiki like that, it usually means it's not going to be good.
Yeah, you had that big line there too. That's probably what, the P line?
Yeah, that's the main pivot. Yeah, it's bigger than it's thicker than the other ones. So that's the main one.
Yeah, I have that on mine too.
Yeah.
I think I need to make that line bigger because I need to differentiate that.
Yeah. Yeah, because you want to know if it's if this line's near you, right? I mean, obviously you can go over here and look, right? But being able just to glance at it and know.
Right.
Because John Carter, the guy who came up with who talks about the strategy, the pivot strategy, because they've been around for longer than him, right? But the price action likes to revert to that mean being the main pivot. So
yeah,
it will overextend obviously and go away from it, but then eventually it'll come back to it. So
is it just you and I left? Is anyone else here?
Jeff's here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna call it here. Just because I gotta go for a 4-mile or 4-hour bike ride. So I want to get that done before it's dark.
Yeah, that's cool.
No. Thank you for doing this. I appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure. We'll Tuesday afternoon, 4 o'clock my time. So
Okay.
all
right.
Okay.
Sounds good.
right.
Yes, it does. Hey, I appreciate it too. Thank you.
Not a problem. Cheers, boys.
Cheers
Okay,
now.
have a good day.
You as well. I'm gonna see what's going on with